I thought I would just do a quick reading check-in. If you are new around here, welcome. My name is Kerry. I go by Build a Wall of Books on most of my platforms, and I love books. Sometimes there are some van adventures, some outdoors, history, heritage, with a sprinkling of spooky in there. So we cover quite a lot of bases, but mainly it is books over here. I am currently reading 4 books. One book I've been reading since before Christmas is How to Become the Dark Lord and Die Trying by Django Wexler. I am actually loving this book. I do not know why it is taking me so long. I am about 50% through now, and I'm going to commit to finishing it this week. It is kind of like a Groundhog Day. Our main character, Davy, has through, is it bad luck? Is it good luck? Is unable to die, but does get unalived on a regular basis and then rejuvenated in the same place each time. And some of the unalivings are really quite funny and hysterical, but it's kind of like I went to the shop and I bought, because every time they get a little bit further in their quest and their main goal is to become the Dark Lord, and they will die trying a number of times. Gonna get this done this week. This was actually a gift off my husband. He bought it he surprised us all on Christmas Eve and got me this one to read, and I love it. He did so well, and I'm going to say that publicly because he's not a reader. He can read, but he isn't a reader, and I think he picked so well for me. The next book I'm actually reading on Kindle, and I'll pop a picture up here, and it is Modern Divination, Isabel Agajanian, and it is wonderful. It is like a discovery of witches with dark academia. I can definitely see them. I've seen some of the descriptions about Atlas 6, and I can definitely see those links. I am absolutely loving it. If you read this book and you know what I love, this book is absolutely a bit of me. I'm doing it as part of a read along with Book Break over on the Story Graph, but I am whizzing through it, so I haven't actually gone back to any of the prompts. I'm about 70% through already. I started reading it yesterday and read some in the night, and it is just doing everything for me that I need it to do. There is an unexpected alliance with an academic rival. There is magic and pining. There is pining, and I love it. I absolutely love it. I believe that it's a duology, so I really am hoping that it does not finish on a massive cliffhanger, because I don't think my emotions could take it today. I'm also reading on Kindle Uprooted by Naomi Novik. How have I been sitting on Naomi Novik for so long? I am adoring this book. It starts off with our main character who does not think that they're going to be picked by a dragon who once every, I think it's 10 years. I think it's every 10 years, comes and takes a girl from this village who is offered up, and as far as everyone knows, the dragon releases them. They are never the same, but they do survive. And our main character doesn't think that they're going to be taken at all, because they are a chaos goblin is the best way to describe them. They're unkempt, they talk back, they get in trouble, they cause chaos. Anyway, spoiler alert, but it's not really a spoiler. They do get picked, but there is so much more to the relationship that unfolds, what is hiding in the woods, It is just a perfect fairy tale, and I think I'm about 60% through this book and absolutely loving it. Naomi Novik's writing is so lyrical and fairy tale-esque. It's just beautiful. I'm in love. And finally, book 4 that I'm reading, and I'm only 20 pages in, and I already know this is going to be not just a favourite this year, this is going to be one of my favourite books ever. And it is V.E. Schwab's Bury Our Bones in the Midnight Soil. I was very, very lucky to be sent a copy of this from Book Break and Pam Macmillan, and I am in love. I'm going to finish this week, and then I'm going to be bereft because I'm never going to read this again for the first time. This is 3 women's stories told over, I believe it spans 300 years, 3 different countries. We've got Santo Domingo de la Calzada in 1532. We have London in 1837, which is one of my favourite periods of London. And we have Boston in 2019. So is that more 400 years? And these women are all planted in the same soil, and their stories are interwoven. I went to see V.E. Schwab in Cardiff. The takeaway that I took was toxic lesbian vampires. And from that moment, I did not stop thinking about this book. There was not a day that went past where I did not think about, when are we getting toxic lesbian vampires? This also glows in the dark, and I will pop a photo up here somewhere so you can see what it looks like in full glow in the dark glory. So I will come back with a full review. This is out in June, so got a bit of a wait for this one, but I know that you are going to love this book. I would say that most of the people who follow me on any of my socials will love this book. And that's what I'm currently reading. I would love to know what you are currently reading. If you have read any of these books, I would love to know what you thought of them. And that is the beautiful thing about reading. We may not all feel the same way. So I would love to know what you loved about the books or what you didn't like about the books. As always, if you do enjoy these videos, please think about liking, commenting, subscribing, and take care of yourselves. Bye.